Helsel will
Hi,
be
Rita.
interviewing you about your college experience.
Okay.
Which college did you go to?
Well, I went to UC San Diego for my undergrad, and then I went to UC Santa Barbara for my master's.
You can create one of your own college major. What college major would you create and why?
Like board game design. I want people to make better board games so I can buy them.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
What did you major in?
My undergrad major was in environmental chemistry, and then my master's was in chemistry.
Did you know what college you wanted to go to in high school? And if so, what college and why?
I didn't start thinking about college until like September of my senior year, because no one ever talked to me about it. And then I only really wanted to go to UC San Diego because my family lived in San Diego. And then I was the only one in my family that ever went to college, so I didn't want to move far away. So I wanted to stay local in San Diego.
What challenges did you face during your college experience? How did you overcome them?
So, like I said before, I was the only one in my family that went to college. So anybody that had gone before, and I didn't know anybody in my family that could like give me advice on how to do anything, so I had to figure out everything on my own. I think the other thing is like I worked through college, so I had a job as a tutor for students in chemistry, and just trying to balance like the schedule. And I worked at like the pharmacy school and trying to balance my schedule with classes. And then I did volunteer work too, so I volunteered at schools teaching like elementary kids science, and then trying to balance like work, volunteering, and then I worked in a lab as an organometallic chemist. So trying to balance all three of those with classes was very difficult.
How long did you go to college for?
I went to undergrad for 4 years, and then for my master's it took 2 years. So I guess 6 years total.
Did you do any internships? If so, did you enjoy it?
I was like a research assistant at a place called the Scripps Research Institute, which is like a really famous chemistry research facility. So I was an organometallic chemist, and I used to do a bunch of experiments with like trying to create like new metal compounds that could be tested for like anti-cancer benefits. And it was cool. I used to work next door to a dude that won the Nobel Prize twice. I used to sit behind him at lab meetings and then look at his one really long hair coming off his bald head. Very sharpless. But it was fun. It was cool. I worked in a basement though, so that part kind of sucked.
If you can go back, what would you done differently during your college experience and why?
I would have had fun more. I think I went to college, and because I was the first one for my family, that they kind of put a lot of pressure on me as like I should only be doing school. And I kind of wish I went back and did more like fun stuff while I was in college, because like there's a bunch of events that they put on, and just like all the different people that I would meet. And then now it's kind of like, oh man, like I all I did was school, and then I look back and I feel like I missed out on stuff.
If you were in charge of your own college, what would you do differently and why?
Honestly, I feel like a lot of people should be involved with like community service aspects, and like that should be like kind of a requirement for graduation. I know they do that for like honors and stuff in some high schools, but I kind of wish that more colleges had you kind of like take what you learn and go out to like local community and do something with it.
Did you major in what you wanted to do, or did you have to change it? And what did you change it to?
I changed majors twice. The chemistry department, I originally wanted to be a pharmacist, so I was more pharmacy chemistry. And then I volunteered more in schools, and I was doing more organic chemistry, and then I swapped to be an organic chemistry major. And then I realized I just really wanted to teach, so I swapped to environmental chemistry because it gave me the most freedom to go into schools with my
If you could change your major again, what would you choose? Would you choose the same one? Why or why not?
You know, part of me wants to say I would stay the same major because I love chemistry. It's like my number one passion, I guess, is chemistry. But part of me also wishes I did something more engineering based, because that's what I originally applied to for college, and I feel like I switched immediately to chemistry and didn't ever try any engineering out, and I feel like I would have liked it too. So I wish I kind of tried that out too.
What social skills do you think college helped you with, and how did it help you? And how do you use it in the real world?
College definitely helps you with communication. Like, you have to be good at communicating to people, especially random people you don't know. That's like the number one thing. Like, how to email someone is a big skill in college. Like, how to email a professor, how to email a friend are like two very different things that you kind of learn in college. time management, that's another one, right? How to get something done before a deadline while balancing like different projects that you have to do is a big thing in college, and that preps you for like a job afterwards.
That's all the questions. Thank you for listening.